dudes? How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome to another stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for stopping by. So, today, we're going to try to write some stuff. However, I wanted to go over a few things, and AXURE, you're going to be proud of me. I'll just say that, and I think you know what I mean. But yeah, we're going to be messing around with a few things. One of them being Watchkeeper. Few Keep Forest things. Just you guys know I love the Keep Forest stuff. The Watchkeeper and the Devastator. Very, very good. But my favorite one, Apex, right? Apex is very sick. Yo, Tragic, thank you so much for the 10 months, bro. Crash, I think you were first, huh? I felt like when I was getting ready, I seen you there first, right before I got the chat up. And so, what's up, my dude? And then we got Michael. What's up, Michael? Daniel, Moisture, Cinematic Sound Design. What's going on? Yeager, what's up, dude? T-Wix, my guy. Scarlet, what's going on? Let's see, who else? Opting Out, what is going on? Thank you guys for stopping by. Yo, Strake, what up? Yeah, Watchkeeper is sick. No, it's all good, Strake. Thanks for coming by today. So, yeah, let's just start to mess around with what's going on here. So, as you know, I am using Gigadrum's One Kit Wonder Nu Metal for my kit. I am using Apex inside of Gojira. However, we are going to be experimenting today with something that AXURE has requested that I check out, which is THU from Slate Digital. Now, what's cool is this comes with their All Access Pass, and I actually have a link in the description of the YouTube video, and you'll see something in chat flow by to where you can get the All Access Pass for Slate Digital. And it comes with this, and I mean, I've been using a ton. Like, their plugins are all over this mix, and so check it out. Yo, Raz, what's up, dude? How do you say that? B-Woogie. Did I say it right? As I know amongst the homies that Keep Forest is currently having a sale. Does your code work in tandem with that? Yes. So they are having a sale this week. And if you use this code, I believe you'll get an additional discount. And so it's just, I believe it's Crispidan 10. It'll show up here. Sorry, I made it bigger. I'll make it smaller. I swear I'm not that like pretentious. Just so you can see it, here it is here. Crispidan 10 gets you $10 additional. And so that's sweet. Make sure you check that out. But again, I just kind of wanted to showcase that stuff. Yes, please. Yo, thanks for reminding me, Crash. Appreciate you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come up with something real quick, and we're going to just come up with like a riff, and then we'll start to mess around with THU on Apex. So the cool thing about Watchkeeper, if you open it up in the classic view, they have multis. And the cool thing about multis is, I mean, they're basically one button, like I call them song starters. And so you can come in here, you have classic loops, hybrid loops, modern loops. Let's see what's in there. Falcon, 90 ppm. Oh, this is something. Oh, this is Devastator. So this is also good too. Okay. I feel like we just go there. Okay. First one. That's very sick. So we're just going to legato that bad boy. But I will add another one. So that is Devastator. I'll show you that in just 1 second. Contact 7. Yo, Victor, what's going on? He says it's music time, everybody. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yo, Necropolis, what's up, dude? So we are just messing around with some Keyforce stuff, as well as I'm going to mess around with some tones once I get some sort of riff going. So before I move on, let me show you this really quick. We're all over the place today. So this is Devastator Breakout Pro. This is one of my favorite things because it's exactly in the genre that like I make, you know, just very overblown, like craziness, right? And so might as well start there. The cool thing about these is it really gets you inspired right away. Like you can see, I just picked that one and like we're ready to go. Like done, you know? What's cool is like in conjunction with Apex, you can really get this like going crazy. Let's grab Watchkeeper just to see if there's anything else that we can pair it with really quick. And so I'm going to go side pane, and then we're going to grab, because there's also Ferrum. Let's go to the multis here, and let's go to Cyber Tribal might work. Let's see, Cyberspace Carnage. I forgot to turn it down. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I get so excited, you know, when I use these. Just for fun, let's see if that one works. Yep, so I have to bring this up in pitch. Okay. Well, that fits right away, huh? Yeah, sorry, dudes. So the cool thing about this is like, you don't have to stop there with these. They have this amazing like script. It's like a multi-script. And you can change the keys, you could change the sequence, you can change the pitch, you can change the tempo, like all of those things. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll change the sequence. I'll just hit the sequence button and see where it takes me. And so it's using the same samples and stuff, but it's changing the sequence a little bit. We could change the keys. Sick. Okay, we'll call that good. Done. Now what I'm interested about is, because I've never done this before. Let's try to find where that main like rhythm guitar sound and synth is. Here. Rhythm. Okay. I wonder if we can get this MIDI. And drag it out. Oops. Let's see. Get MIDI. I think it's a little different in here than it is in Apex. I feel like you have to do something different. I've never grabbed MIDI from Devastator, and so this is good to kind of like figure out here. Usually you can drag it from here. Ah, okay, so you still can. I just wasn't clicking it in the correct spot. Okay, so it looks like this is, the pitch. Okay, it's all making sense now. So right now, I think we just got the rhythm. And I believe it's an E. Let's see. Yo, Falsetto, what's up, dude? Raz, the song is ready to just export it. So it's like, sounds like we go to key. Let me click this because this is my OCD here. Da-da-da-da. Sick. Okay, so now let's just quickly see if there's any grooves that I can quickly grab. I feel like for someone who's newer, this is a great way to get started. Like, grab an idea from Contact, from the Keyforce stuff, and then grab like a groove. And what's cool about that is it really just kind of gets the ball rolling, right? So you're not really forced to overthink. You can change things later to make it how you want it to be, changing some accents and stuff like that. And so this is great. Give it a second. It takes a second to load for me. What do you guys think is a good length for a full-length album? Man, I don't... man. Maybe like 8 songs, 9 songs. It depends on how long they are, you know what I mean? 1 week. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we're in 115. Let's see if Zev has anything for us. Oops. Oh. Sick. Done. Let's just double check this MIDI here. Think we're good. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to try and mess with the hard, medium, and soft sustain to see if that really gets me anywhere within Apex. I'm also going to change the color so I don't get confused. And it's really only this bar, but I dragged it over, and so you can see like these little lines here. So it's just repeating. So all I have to do is make changes in here and it'll reflect all of those. And if I like that, then I just hit Control J and it makes it one thing. Then I can start to kind of like just mess with it more, right? Individually. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is we'll make these like a medium and then a soft, and I will get rid of this for now. And maybe that's our move there. And then I'll grab these. Maybe I'll switch these ones. And then let's do this. And then maybe. So that's actually really good, as opposed to just having it on the hard sustain. And it still sounds really good because the multi-sampling in Apex is great. Now, I just want a little bit more realism. And so I'm accenting these with the hard sustain. Then I'm going medium, soft, medium, hard, medium, soft, just randomizing it, right? And it's going to reflect too. You can see that there's accents going on. Like the brighter ones here are accented, and then you have a little bit lower volume. You could see here. And so pretty sweet. Makes life easy. I like the punch on that. Okay, sick. Can I ask, what do you use a reference with the music while streaming? Because I can see the earbuds, but it's not hard to mix with just that. It is not. This is all I really use. Like when my ears, like in the mornings or whatever, like I'll listen to them in my monitors and I'll like walk around my room. But majority of my work is in these Bose headphones. I just know them really well. I've used them for years. If you've been a long time stream watcher of mine, then you know that I've used these forever. The first half of my streaming career, I was using like the Bayer Dynamic headphones. But then I found these. It's wireless. I love the wirelessness. And I love the low end and stuff with these. But believe it or not, I'm not the only one that uses earbuds to mix. I know that Zach Cervini, he did it during the pandemic. He used like the Apple earbuds. I also know that Buster does it as well. And so I really look at it as like mixing on the speakers that you know the best, and then referencing, right? Always referencing. Speaking of referencing, if you reference other mixes, then you're going to get a better like perspective, right? And so, yeah. And I really contemplating buying Apex, but I feel like I have so much more to achieve with AXURE. Kind of struggling. Yeah, I mean, it's just another tool, right? It's like having multiple guitars because they give you multiple results. And so I just really love the finger tone of Apex and the capabilities and like the key switches that Apex has. I also really love that they have, I mean, this is a good example. They have the hard sustain, medium sustain, and soft sustain. It's great. Okay, so we're going to add a few more layers, and then I want to mess with some of the tones from THU. Okay, so what I think we do, you know what I should have did? I'm just going to grab another instance of Contact. Let's do 7. So I have the full version of 7. I have Contact 8 player. And so, yeah, so we're not running THU yet. That's something that I wanted to mess around with on stream. I was messing with it last night, and I have like a rough tone, but I want to show you how I go about like kind of matching the tone of what I already have, you know? I was experimenting yesterday. Oh, also, announcement. If you are a part of the Patreon, a few days ago, last week, I did a stream where I mixed One Kit Wonder Nu Metal using stock plugins. Now, I promised you guys that I would get you guys that session, and yesterday I gave you that session. And so If you're a part of the Patreon, it's there. If you still want it, this post is technically for sale. So if you don't want to use, like if you don't want to join the Patreon, you could always just buy this. It's cool. And it's like next to nothing. And so, yeah. Thank you guys for the support, man. I really am grateful that you guys allow me to continue to do this. And if it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't be able to. And so any way that I can do that. Now, another announcement, I'm moving soon. I'm moving this weekend. And once I get settled in, we're going to do another mix walkthrough. And so I'll be able to show you guys the new things that I'm learning and stuff like that. And so, yes, please. Okay, so let's go to the side pane. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm probably going to go into AXURE. I really love the sounds from AXURE. They have sound effects. Let's see. Let's go to alarms. I don't know. Keep yourself safe. What's going on, dude? Yo, I'm new to music production and just got the VST called Apex, and I love it. However, when I mess around in the designer aspect of the VST, the notes never change, only the rhythm. Any ideas? Yes. So you have to change the notes yourself. So let me show you real quick. Yo, Daniel. Yeah, let me know how it works for you, dude. Definitely let me know if it works and how it works. So let's say that you write a rhythm in here, right? So here's your rhythm, right? However, this is where your notes are inputted. So here's your notes here. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to come in and change these notes, right? These are your notes. Here's your rhythm. So for example, if I go to keyboard and I play this, right? Now you also have, like, if we go to minor and then we change this tempo to double time.
Oh, there, Trisbane, it's hard to believe, but it's been 12 months since I started subscribing to your Twitch channel. Hey, imagine that an entire year. Time really flies when we're having fun, see. On the more important matters. This week,
man's up.
Corny, thank you so much for the 12 months, dude. Schmark, thanks for the 7 months. I freaking love you guys. You guys are the best. We're grateful to have such production content for free. Raz, thank you, man. Thanks for the support, dude. Really, really, really appreciate it. Throw it in there, Corny, so we can read it. So I just made this ×2. And so let's just see where that gets us. Let's go down 7 semitones. Where does that put us? Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know. I have to see. I would definitely have to see. I've changed the notes in the VST itself, but whenever I play the track in the DAW, it follows the rhythm. Ah, so you might be in riff mode. So you'll have to turn this off and on. So when you turn this on, so you'll have to turn this off. That's very important. All right. Hopefully that helps, dude. Let's head back over to AXURE. So here's AXURE. Sorry, it was loud again. My bad. Yeah, keep yourself safe, dude. Yes, please. You farted for 37 seconds. That is... Oh, of course, dude. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Glad I can help. Nah, I don't use any analog gear, Scarlett. Well, this. if you consider that analog gear. Dang it, what's under there? There we go. Yo, Shane, what's going on, dude? Analog ears. Do you use Electric Storm? I have not yet. I haven't messed with it. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so if you go to keyboard, it's going to show you all the different things in here. Okay, dude. I don't even know where key... I think we are in E. I like that one a lot, so let's put that in there. Let's do this and then maybe change this to a different one. Yeah. Yeah. T-Wix. Wow. Necropolis, thank you, dude. That's amazing. Oh, I didn't even realize how many people were in here. Thank you guys for being here. Definitely is an OG. Dude, that means the world to me, dude. Oh, Shane, what do you feel like the issue is? Like, you're writing riffs, yeah? It's actually, like, really sick. Let's get some vital stuff. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm trying to like talk over this loud music. What do you feel like the issue is? Like, are you writing riffs and just feel like nothing is happening, or you just don't feel like anything is that cool? Because I go through that as well. I went through that fairly recently. But I just realized that I was overthinking it, you know? All the time. Use any real guitars? Only on days that don't end in Ys when I use real guitars. That's nice. What made you go full MIDI? Ease of use, convenience, and I mean, I could just write things so fast, you know, and get ideas. Like if I wanted to do this, like learn this on guitar later, I can, but I really don't have any plans to right now. I really like just writing music, right? I like writing music more than I like playing an instrument to write music. Right now, anyways. That could change. Like, I'm moving soon, and my goal is to play more drums. But what I'm thinking is, because right now I play open-handed, right? And call me a weirdo, but I don't like the way it looks. And so I'm willing to be able to change to left-handed. So so I can play, you know. I would love to play this way, but I feel like it would just take too long. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll do a stream of me failing by trying to do overhand instead of open hand. I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of plans for stream coming up. Oh, look at that. Let's go Songwriting 2025. Let's do, I guess we can call this kind of a speed run. 525. So I need to come up with one more riff, and then we're going to start to mess around with THU. March 25th, 2025. Drummer gang, let's go. Let's go. Check out the videos. Yeah, thank you, Strake. Yeah, that's the whole kind of concept of this thing, is just to not overthink songwriting. You can, dude, it's like writing in Guitar Pro, but the benefits of writing like this is you get to practice your mixing apart from writing the guitar parts, right? But another thing about it too is, like, let's say you have a solo or something cool, like a cool arpeggio. You can throw it on the guitar to see if it sounds cool before having to try and learn it to see what it sounds like, if it sounds cool, you know? And so, just my 2 cents. Okay, so this needs something different. Still doing one-on-one sessions? Yes, for sure, dude. I feel like I don't talk about that enough. So the only time that I'm missing is this Friday. I don't have any, I can't do one-on-one sessions because I'm moving, but I definitely do one-on-one sessions. And it's just cal.com/Crispidan. And I would love to help out, man. I love one-on-one sessions a little too much. Let's go E. Phrygian, I'm assuming. And then we'll close this scale. It looks like we're in. Okay, I feel like it doesn't need a pad right now, and so I'll worry about that later. I feel like it needs something more like stabby. That's pretty cool. I just need something in the background. Ah, I know what this is. I remember this preset. So, this is cool. Forgot about this. Yeah, MWN. So this is kind of what I'm meaning, like. We're gonna go random. Yo, thank you for the sub. I'm just gonna call you Keep. Yo, how do you say that? Mukwa? Did I say it right, dude? Did I say it right? Sick. Okay. Let's get like a verse. Okay. Quickly grab this. Do this. Yo. Raz, thank you, dude. So I have done so far 3 mix walkthroughs on Patreon, and we're planning on doing another one here in the probably next week, once I get all moved in. This move has been, I'm not gonna lie to you, a little stressful. I haven't moved in like 4 years, and so I don't have a lot of stuff, but that I'm like in this groove of like, you know, streaming and making content, like having to move and really like try not to let that hinder that. Ooh, stressful. But, you know, it is what it is. How far are you moving? Oh, not far, dude. Like down the street. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here. Raz, thank you, dude. Ooh, AXURE. Okay, I gotta change the end of that. I changed the rate of it. That's why it sounds insane. And so we'll fix that. We'll just do like I'll do a quick fill here. I won't overthink this fill. I just want to put the number of notes that I want it to be. Sure. And then I'm just going to move these kind of around. Let's do like a tom, kick, snare, and then tom 3. Is that tom 3? Tom 3! Yeah, there we go. Bring this up. Sweet. Let's loop this for a second. I feel like this is good enough to try to get some sort of something so we can check our tones. I need to get, oh, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, these are like in a triplet thing here. Just do that for now. You know what I want to try to do? This might take a second to do, and so maybe I won't do it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this is going to take me a second to do. So maybe I won't do that right now. Okay, let's start messing with some tones. Right now I'm using the Gojira X on the JD Rhythm 2, but I tweaked it. And the tweaks that I actually made a preset. It's on the Patreon. But what I want to do is the problem that I have with the Neural DSP stuff, at least Gojira X, is it's very heavy on the CPU. And since I write in all MIDI, I would like it to be as light as I possibly can. Now, AXURE 3450D recommended that I check out the THU. And so he's been asking me and being super kind about being like, hey dude, just reminding you. And I thought about it yesterday and I was like, okay, I need to check it out. And so I checked it out last night. I also checked out the NAM, and it's going to be harder to use NAM with this configuration that I'm doing. And so that's why I went to THU. Now I want to show you how I went about kind of messing around with THU, which THU surprised me, man. Surprised me a lot. So here's my chain here that I made yesterday. It's not perfect. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on key, and I'm going to make this like a slash, and then make this a slash. And the reason why I'm going to do that is if I press the slash key, you can see, watch the power buttons. This is going to turn off. This one's going to turn on. So I'll be able to kind of A/B, and then I can kind of fine tune so I can get THU to be where I want it to be, you know? Pretty close already. So there's just these fine-tuned things that I get OCD and picky with that, we can mess around with. But I'm basically going into the modern channel 2, which I should check out the modern channel 3. I didn't realize that there was multiples, and so we'll check that out here in a second. I have this just in case, but I don't need it. We're using MIDI, right? And then I have this little EQ curve, and then some more EQ going on here. And then in the beginning here, I have a tube screamer. Oops, dang it, I'm sorry. Here we go. So tube screamer. I have the fuzz just to mess around with, octave pedal. And then we have the modern channel 2. And I need to check out channel 3, and so I'll check that out here in a second. And then I have this EQ curve to kind of just match what's going on. So I did that kind of A/B thing, and I tried to get, we might mess with this more here in a second. And then just some I cut to 90, you see, HPF. And then this is a high shelf. And again, this is me just trying to match them. That's pretty close. Let's hear it in the mix. That's pretty close. So I'm going to grab channel 3 and I'm going to put it right after. Do you want a 412? No thanks. So I'm going to power this one off. I'm also going to make this a little bit bigger and then I'll zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. But I want to kind of match these settings a little bit. And sorry if it's a little hard to see. But I'm just going to match these settings as close as I can just to give me a good starting spot. But this is channel 3. And so this is saying raw, vintage, and modern. So we have to check those. Oh, I grabbed channel 2 or channel 3, but it's saying channel 2 still. Let's see. Channel 3. Unless I'm doing this wrong. Oh. Yeah, so it's still saying channel 2, but it's saying channel 3 here. I don't know. Let's just see what that sounds like before I get weird. Okay. Drusif. That's not me, dude, I promise. He says, I love you, and I love Autohelm drums, but if I see that sponsored post again, I'm going to rip my own head off. You don't like seeing my face, dude? You hate me that much? Do you hate me that much, bro? I know, I'm sorry. That's the team, dude. That's not me, I promise. I promise. I know. I know. I don't know how they did it, but you know. Yeah, it's interesting because it went away for a little while and now it's back and now it won't go away. But hey, whatever they're doing, I guess is working, right? I'm sorry, Drew. Do you get your own ads? I don't. I don't really do any sort of like ad things like that. I'm sorry, dudes. I'm sorry if you're sick of seeing me. I'm gonna A-B it really quick, AXURE. He's a little bit more mids. I showed Chris when you were tuning the guitars live. Oh, dude, that was really funny. So I am looking to try and replace Gojira X with something lighter. Gojira X is so heavy on the CPU, man. And one of the homies recommended that I check out THU. And so I've been trying to kind of get something similar, right? And it is a little bit lighter, which is nice. And so, yeah. Stan, now turn on both amps. Unearthly, what's up, dude? He says A. B. So this needs a little bit more mids. Very close. I'm going to call that good. I'm going to delete Gojira X. And if I need to tweak it more, I will. So some things that I have multiple EQs going. I have studio cabs going. That's why you don't see a cab within here, right? Then I have some Soothe with de-digitized soft ramp. Love this preset. Use it. It's sick. I should use it for my bass as well, but I don't. And then some more EQ. And then Phantom Center, which is free. This helps so much. They have a new version I got to get to. Have you tried the STL plugins? The only one that I have is the West Borland one. Because I made some content for them. Gojira is less muddy. Some sharper tones. Yeah. So Unearthly, that was my goal. And I think what I can do to TBH is just get the same EQ curve, you know what I mean? Like, and I think it's just messing around with some of these things, right? These. Put some strum. Randomize. So AXURE, you were saying to put a I used the THU when I was using Cakewalk years ago and it was pretty good, but now I'm using STL tones. Sad boy, very sick, dude. Very sick. Hey, Michael, you see it, dude? Those are just octaves. I'm not that cool, I promise, dude. Dude! Ashtone, what is up, my guy? Thank you so much for the raid. What's going on, raiders? My name is Chris Badan. I am a producer and MIDI songwriter, I guess you can call me. I make metal using all MIDI. Just getting song ideas, right? And so this is what we have going so far. I'll give you a little bit of a context check here. Yeah. Yo, Ashtone, thank you so much. Let's go twice. Let's go twice, dude. Sick. Mental note, this is the drum sound I want to achieve and work on when we do a one-on-one. Oh, dude. Yes. Yes, please. You already know I'm down to help. So another thing that I want to try to do is use some different drums. And maybe if I don't use different drums, maybe we can Franken-kit. But again, dudes, the whole idea for this is to keep it light. Keep it lighter on the CPU. So I think I already have this, like, I mean, I have the octaves there. And so, what's a power chord? Is it B? I need your help on that one. Da, da, da. Okay. Sick. Shows you how much theory I know. I know eerie, not theory, you know what I mean? I want these to be palm mutes here. And then maybe this one I will use soft sustain. And then this one we'll do a medium sustain. We'll try that. It doesn't sound horrible. Okay. Ooh. Be a cool guy and add an octave of the second note. So here's the thing. What I did was I muted the octave here. Should I keep all of these three here? Oh, I see what you're saying, Drew. You're saying to octave this one. That's interesting. So that's just like a whole bunch of octaves. That's craziness. You know what's cool about MIDI guitar too is like, just for giggles, no. Forget I even tried that. Okay. What do we like more? Do we like all these or just octaves? So here's the octave one. And then this one. So they're going to play back to back. You could see it here. Bam, bam. Let me know what you think. And I got to balance it a little bit more, but I'm not too worried about that. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Yo, Bleeding Brutal Promotions. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Glad to have you. Oh, you guys like my shirt? You like my shirt? Sheesh. This is old school, dude. Showing, I'm like such a fanboy. Gosh, put this back over here. And as for the riff, like that, I'd only hit the second octave on the open string. Interesting. Affliction by this shirt is like 2000. Man, this might be like 2012 maybe. This is 2012. Is the synth your preset? Yeah, it is. I was actually, thank you for reminding me. I was going to add some more things. So this is it's a sequence. It's called Particles. But I'm just using it as just like its own thing. And so I just have it, I have the MIDI going like such. I just keep putting random things in, like when I remember. Okay, just for fun. Let's put some riff on it. You can see it. It didn't really take us that long to get that tone with THU. AXURE, thank you so much for constantly reminding me to get on that. Because again, out of nowhere, I was like, oh, dude, let's mess with THU. Because I was already messing with the stock plugin drum mix that I threw on Patreon. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to chuck it on here. And I started messing with it, and I was like, freaking AXURE, dude. All right, so here's Rift. Let's do synth pulses. I love this one a lot. I use it too much, though. Oh. Oh. Sick. Yo, Bleeding Brutal. Thanks for getting a super sticker, my guy. Appreciate you so much. I think that was the first one we ever got. You're the best. Is Riff like X Repeater? It is not. It is like a distortion plugin that is on steroids, basically. Like, look at this thing. It has like a feedback loop. It has a follow curve, an LFO curve. It has multiple curves. It has filters. It's wave shapers, noise, distortion, drive. It's just... Rift is so sick, man. It's really sick. If I really want to just kind of spice up things and I don't want to think about it too hard, I'll chuck a preset on and just start moving things around. Another thing, you hear that low end? Maybe you don't, but there's some low end going on in there. So I'm just going to chuck this on here. This will sound really cool in this intro here. Yeah, it is a little overwhelming, but again, if you look at it as if like I have no idea what's going on, or I have no idea what's going on, I'm just going to move everything. You know what I mean? It literally is, because I mean, half the time I don't know what's going on in here either. And so I'm just moving things around. Like, okay, what is this sync? 1 bar? Okay, let's move it. Buzz. I'm gonna become a go-kart instructor. Dude! That's gonna be sick. Maybe one day I'll be able to go over there, dude. Ride some go-karts, mate. That'd be sick. That is intense. Yes, please. I haven't even messed with these velocities yet. Okay, I need to grab a lead. I need to grab one of my lead guitars, mate. And I'm glad we have no Aussies in here today. I'm so sorry. I guess take this as like a compliment. I really love the Australian accent. It's my favorite thing. My Amazon Alexa, Australian accent. My Siri, Australian accent. Oh, anyways, sorry. Let me grab a lead guitar from one of my older templates here. What's one that I like? It might be from this one. Lead guitar. Yeah, I like this one. Get in there. I may, in May, I will book a one-on-one to show you my album. Sheesh. Very good, dude. I'm looking forward to it. This is the Architect bass, right? I see you also using a subtrack. Is that an independent instance? No. However, I've been wanting to mess with that, but this sub is just an operator. It's just like a synth with like a doubler on it and stuff like that, just to get that sub low, right? I added an additional harmonic to get you that kind of like nice thicky sound. This one is actually Odin 3. I'm using Odin 3 for the lead. However, I'm going to do this right now in front of you. Odin 2. I really like Odin 2. So I need to change my lead tone as well to THU. So much clearer. Sick. I don't know what I did, but that was cool enough, I guess, huh? Okay, let's move this over. Dude. I need to tighten this up. Let me tighten this up really quick. Did you see that little... you might not have seen it. My mouse kind of did this like... That's that thing I was telling you guys about. It likes to do what it wants. My wrist. This might go down here. Get this. Homies in the VOD, go back and watch like my mouse just kind of like jiggle randomly. Wait, why are your keys consistently working? I did, dude. It's actually been a while. I did get a new keyboard. Here she is. Complete Control M32. I love this thing. It's actually really nice. I also love that it's just like, it's so simple. It's just black, you know, it's got some cool lights on it. Like I can hit play from here. It's sweet. Got a Jedi homie celebrating wife's B-Day today. Tell her that we said happy B-Day. Thanks for coming by, even though it was the wife's B-Day. Appreciate you so much. Again, tell her we said happy birthday. Hope you guys enjoy the day. Killing the game, dude. Appreciate you. Oh, I'm picking up RS Drums Brody Smith Groove Pack Strike. Oof, have fun, dude. Let me know how it is. Let me know how it is. Oh, I accidentally hit record. That's why that did that on my new keyboard. Peace out, dude. See you soon. Just for fun. Let's do... Wait, let's see if I can do, like, Shaper. I haven't messed with Shaper, and so... I don't even know what I'm doing. I just wanted to, like, turn off and turn on, which I think I'll have to, like, do a whole thing for this. We'll experiment with this when we have more time. I'm running out of time. I'm just going to grab Shaper Box to do the same thing. Where did I get that Monarch kit again? Oh, yeah. Won it. Yeah, dude. So, thank you for bringing that up, Strake. We do a lot of giveaways here. I don't really like contests. It kind of defeats the purpose of this whole channel and why it exists. And so I'll do giveaways randomly, like my preset pack, or we'll give away like an Apex or like some drums. Like, I want to give to you guys so you can get better. I don't want a contest to be like, oh, this is the best one. It's like, no. I've always hated contests. Always hated them. And so that, again, that's not what this channel's about. We are better than no one, dude. If anything, we're just trying to make each other better together, right? Okay, hold on. The best homie contest. Sheesh. Me too, because I never win. I just hate having that feeling of like that competitive feeling in something like music. Like that's why I've always hated like Battle of the Bands, you know, and like these local shows. Let's do Battle of the Bands. Whoever brings the most people, they're gonna win. It's like, okay, dude, chill. And the Crisp Banana, it's all about love, music, and passion for creating. Exactly, dude. Ooh, Moisture, I like that. Super Solo. What the heck is going on, my guy? Dude, can I just say something? Little bit of transparency here. I was having a weird morning this morning. Just kind of frustrated or like angry. Just feeling angry. Don't know why. Thanks to you guys, I feel so much better. Like being here with you guys, chilling, it's like, it's so good. So grateful for you guys. That's why, like, I'm not just saying that. You guys are the best, man. I need to make a, I need to automate this so it turns on. Yeah. All right, let's get another context check. Control S. Oh, okay. You don't want to play? Here we go. I gotta turn that up, dude. Also need to, like, turn that off when that happens. Okay, so in order to turn it up... there might be some old Look at, this is from a different song, and so I just need to get rid of all of that, get rid of that. And then I'm going to automate my gain. I like to automate on the gain rather than like on the actual volume, because if I automate on the volume and I want to change the volume, I mean, I have to add another gain, but it's like if I can just have it hidden in here, then I have quick access to this still. Like it leaves this open. And so I click on gain, and then I highlight this, and I'm just going to bring it. Actually, I just need to turn this part up here. So now if I need to turn it up or down, it's still, I can still do that here. Dudes, this is pretty sick. Using the God particle in the background. I am not. I actually have a whole, it's kind of like a whole chain, but it's like, it's the slate stuff. All right. I have the access pass, the all access pass, actually this one here, the digital all access pass. And so I have been using this recently, and it's very sick. Got some tape. We have FG red. I actually want to change this to gray, but I'm doing something similar, kind of. And then I'm finishing it off with Flatline 2, which I switched my limiting to like a smart limiter. And so I have to mess with that a little bit more, because I want to be able to do all of my saturating and stuff in here and then go into here. Like I'm doing some of my saturating and clipping within Flatline 2, which is cool, but I feel like I can get better dynamics with the smart limiter. And so, yeah. But you can see, again, a lot of the stuff I'm using is the slate stuff because it's just so sick, man. And it's light as well. I'm sitting around 35, which is sick. This is what we made today, dudes, and it's pretty good. You can see how powerful these contact or these Keep Forest libraries are. Like we started here, right, with the Watchkeeper thing. We actually accidentally started with the Breakout Pro, and then we used Watchkeeper with this amazing multi-script here to get what we wanted. Here's the Devastator. What LUFS are you aiming for? I'm trying to not worry about LUFS, because regardless of what you put them at, they're just going to turn them down in these said platforms, right? Like in Spotify, it's -14, YouTube -14, Apple Music -16, I think. And so, again, with Smart Limiter, it just takes the guesswork out of that. Strake says, I stumbled into your world 13 months ago, and I have been hooked from the start, not only with your knowledge, feedback, and motivation, but also trusting me with being a mod. It's just been an amazing time. Love the rep. Love to rep you in the chat when you were in the zone ignoring us. So yeah, I love it here. He says, little gut punch. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, sometimes I do get in the zone, and I have to preface that I don't ignore you on purpose. I promise. I'm just trying to get, as you know, I'm trying to get the things going. Yo, AXURE, 3 months. Thank you, dude. Now, just a reminder, again, I'm using Devastator Breakout Pro. I'm using AXURE, and I'm using Watchkeeper, and I'm also using Apex, which are all Keep Forest products, and they are currently on sale. And I don't know how long the sale goes on for. I think it's a week. But if you use the code CRISPADAN10, you should get an additional discount. So if you just go to keepforest.com, keep-forest.com/store, and again, CRISPADAN10 at checkout. And I think it's $10 off. But again, it's an affiliate code, so you're hooking me up as well. Some things that I plan on getting. I'm going to tell Arseni, dude, give me this one, because I want to try them and kind of let you guys check them out too. I want to get Warzone. I have Ferrum now, and so we can mess around with that. Maybe we can check out Deathmatch as well. But the AXURE stuff is really good, man. It's so good. The thing I love about it is, you know, this is an older plugin. It's actually on sale, $100 off. Dude, that's crazy. So they give you, you know, you can use it within here like I did. I think it's this one. Yeah, so this is kind of an older plugin, but still great samples in here. So you can use it as an instrument here, or they give you access to all of the waveforms. And so you can see, I'll see if I could show you up here. So AXURE, they have a free pack and then they have a toolkit. Here's all the wave files. And so you have all of these here available. And I told Arseni, I was like, dude, I'm still finding stuff in here. But what makes it a little easier is going through the contact, because it categorizes it, right? Downers, subhits, kicks, layers, mid, height, noise, hybrid X bass, motions. AXURE is slept on, dude. I think Keep Forest is slept on, but it's one of those companies that their sounds are so good that some of these people like to gatekeep because they're like, this sound, I don't want anyone else to have this sound, but it really just hurts the company because they make these great sounds, you know? And I want everyone to know about Keep Forest because, again, they are killing the game. The things that they have in store are insane. In their store are insane, but, you know, in store. I think I can say this, that they're currently working on an update for Apex. Not sure when it's going to come out, but they have some cool things that I suggested maybe they implement. And so this thing's just going to get better and better and better, which gets me excited. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. AXURE. Maybe they normalize, but still feel like some tracks are louder than others on Spotify. Yeah. I think they have a setting where you can like turn off hey, straight. Dude, that's so funny. Yeah, this loudness war is pretty crazy, right? It's nuts. What I notice is I think if you make it too loud and YouTube has to turn it down, it gets quieter. And so, sheesh. Any features you can let us know that are coming? Nothing that I can say for sure, like I was going to say certain, for sure that are going to be in there. Once I get word and I get permission to talk about things that they're working on, I will definitely let you know. But I don't want to like kind of say, hey, they're doing this and they're doing this. And they're like, hey, we're going to like do that later. And so I suggested things, not sure when it's going to be implemented, but they do listen, you know? And so let me know of some things that maybe you are either having trouble with, or maybe a UI idea and stuff like that. But again, they're amazing regardless. So amazing. I love Apex. Craig. I'm being completely transparent with you when I say that I don't know what they plan on implementing on the next update. Any Patreon exclusive plans? Yes. So like I mentioned in the earlier, was we're going to have a mix walkthrough coming up. Maybe not next week, because I have to get settled in to the new place that I'm at. And so maybe the week after we'll do another mix walkthrough. But I do also want to mention that I did a stock plugin mix, drum mix, and I threw it in the Patreon. And the only like free plugin that I used was the Transient Shaper from Kilohertz, but I put a link in there so you can get it. But yeah, the stream is up there too. I actually linked the stream, so if you get it, the stream is there too. So if you want to see how I did it, then it's all there. But if you just want the template and get you a good starting point with drums, if you don't have a lot of plugins or whatever, then it's in there for you, dudes. It's my way of showing and hearts, you know what I mean? You guys are the best, man. There's a ton of other stuff in here. I'll just show you really quick. Rhythm guitar preset. This is my cab IR. And then you get some of the Faith Vital Preset Pack presets. Architect's Bass MIDI labels. Here's my other mix walkthrough. Odin 3 MIDI labels. AXURE labels. Like, I try to hook up to all the homies. There's some MIDI in here. I do one-on-one sessions, and if you are a Patreon homie, you get a discount on those. Doomsday MIDI files. Slow Sour Bleed MIDI files. Oh, nice, Jake. That one was good, dude. I like that one a lot. What other announcements? Yes. So we usually do community jams every Saturday. However, I have to miss this one, unfortunately, and I'm so sad about it. But again, I'm moving. And so it's going to be a little stressful because my goal is to be prepared for a Tuesday stream, you know? And so I appreciate you guys kind of still being here, even though I have to take a day off. I hate it. I hate it. But it must be done. Your boy's got to move, but this move is going to be very good for the stream and just the content in general, right? I feel like I've been slacking on like Instagram Reels and stuff, but I've just been preparing for like this move. And, thank you guys for sticking with me. You guys are the best. Grizzly, what's going on? Thanks for saying what up. I like this thing. Oh, Shane, you're back. Sorry, dude. New background is going to be wild. I know. It might suck for a few streams, but we'll see what happens. But I'm still going to be here on Thursday. It's going to be the last stream until we dip out. But guess who's live? And we're going to go and tell him how much we love him. You already know. The big homie Cole Rowland. Lots of boxes. Not many, dude. Not many. Which is sick. But, dudes, thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, YouTube homies, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all those things. It helps more than you know. But again, I'll be back on Thursday, and we'll be messing around with other things. Who knows what it is? I don't know, but I'll try and let you know. Again, thank you guys so much for making my day so much better. And always making my days better. Every time you guys are here, I just love it. I love hanging out with you guys. And so, we'll see you guys soon, okay? Have a good one, homies.